That's the magnificent trophy that will be awarded to the connections of the winner of the AAMI Victoria Derby today. That's coming up at 5 minutes after 3, but we have one race to go, not for the 3-year-old stayers, but for the open age sprinters, the Gadsden Rheem Stakes. They're lining in pretty well at the top of the straight, over 1,200 metres as Sportsworks comes up towards his position. Let's go out for the commentary box again. Here's Danny.
Yeah, thanks very much, Pete. Only one or two of them that come up. Draft Choice, Katana, who has drawn the outside barrier, about to be let up. And when she is positioned, the field for the Gadsden Rheem will be ready to go. Down the straight, 6 over 1,200 metres. Ready, the lights on. And they're away in racing. Now, one of the first ones out would have been Primacy from Awesome Force, and Big Dreams over on the inside as they split up. 4 horses are going to come down the grandstand rail. Over on the inside, Prince Acumen's going away quickly. He might lead early from Primacy. And Royal Discard is ambling across, followed by Big Dreams. Awesome Force not related behind those, and they were followed by Mukhtar, Black Rouge, and then Caltrice. Unequal gets back with Simonstad. Burst as well out of it with Kiliad. And Alishan was back towards the rear with Blonde, and that's on the flat side. Coming down the grandstand side of the track, though, it's Sportsworks a length in front of Gatana, and they were followed by a Draft Choice, running up towards the 500 metres point. And on the flat side, it's Royal Discard just in front of Gold Rose and Mukhtar, followed by Caltrice, and behind them Primacy, Awesome Force. Down the outside was Alishan, and Burst running into it, followed by Simonstad. Down the grandstand side of the track, though, and it's Sportsworks a length and a half in front of Gatana. Then came Friends Venture. 250 to go. Gold Rose got to the front. Here's Alishan on the outside with Caltrice, and Sportsworks down the outside. Going to the front was Alishan from Caltrice near the post, and Alishan's won it. Alishan's won the Gadsden Rheem narrowly from Caltrice, and on the inside Primacy. Wide out Simonstad with Sportsworks and Blonde and Rattling Home, followed by Kiliad, Gatana. Friends Venture next in was Draft Choice, not related, Mukhtar unequal. Well back was Royal Discard, followed in by Gold Rose, who knocked up in the last 100 from Colebrook. And Prince Acumen back towards the rear, Friends Venture well back as well. Great finish, stretched right across the track. Alishan, ridden by Greg Hall, showing about $23.90 and $7.70. Caltrice, $2.30, number 18, and Primacy, $2.60. The judge calling on a photo finish all round. 1 minute 8.6 is the time, 1:8.6. Great go. And a magnificent finish. They were coming from everywhere, Gary Willits. Inside the 200, Gold Rose is flat and grabbed by Caltrice and Alishan.
That's right, and here's Alishan with Greg Hall riding hard, Stephen King in the middle, the red cap, Primacy with the black cat driving up there.
7 that went up.
What a great horse Alishan is up the straight. Here's a great finish. There's a lot of horses going here. 7, Alishan, Caltrice, and Primacy.
7, 18, and 1.
Here's another shot of it. The winner's just on the outside here. Alishan and the black cap, about 5 horses off the fence. Coming here, right to them. Greg Hall's having a great day, and that's the first of our Group 1 races down. We've got another 2 to go.
He's on fire, and David Hayes, I'm sure he'll be smiling after Alishan's got up for him. Primacy ran third, and he's the pain after losing Glastonbury from the Melbourne Cup this morning. David trained the winner and the third horse. He's with Peter Donegan.
Well, David, I told you it wouldn't be long before we were talking to you.
Yes, it was fantastic. Alishan, he was actually raced very well in Sydney and freshened up for the race. It was a great result.
He loves the straight track, doesn't he?
Brilliant straight track horse, and he absolutely flies for Greg Hall. So, you know, it was a good result.
Can you go into a race like that confident where there's 22 horses and they've all got such great form?
Well, I did, but it was the wrong horse. Primacy, I thought, really would win the race, and I think when you watch the replay, he was a little bit unlucky, you know.
Where did you think you had it? Because he did struggle to get to Caltrice a little bit. You know, it took him a long time to get there.
Oh, I thought he was going to win at about the 50. But, you know, in these Group 1s, you're never that happy till you get to the line, and I don't know what the winning margin was, but it was a bit close for comfort.
What have you got in store for him now?
I'll probably back him up in the Lithgow on Thursday. He's beaten Alishan Scalacci once, so have another go at him.
All right, some consolation for Glastonbury?
Yeah, great. You know, Dad owns part of this horse, so it's fantastic.
Well done, David.
Thank you.
David Hayes, the winning trainer with Alishan in the Gadsden Rheem. And a great finish. The numbers were 7, 18, and 1 officially, and they've run 1:8.6. So it's Ali Shan with David Hayes, the trainer, and Greg Hall, the rider. That's a winning double to Greg. He took out the first event with Tennessee Maud. Second placing going to number 18, Keltreese, the 3-year-old, running a very honest race. And third was number 1, Primacy, the other one of David's runners, ridden by Michael Clark. Officially fourth in the race was Simonstad, and officially fifth was number 16, and that was Sportsworks. Great finish to the Gadsden Rheem, and as the winner returns to scale now with Greg Hall aboard, we'll take a break and come back to Flemington. The Derby's coming up shortly. We'll be back soon.